Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. One time for the ladies. Asia Wilson, Aaliyah Boston. Two of the biggest contracts in WNBA history. Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations to my Charlotte Hornets, man. Didn't make the playoffs. Won a game in the postseason. Finally have something to build on. Congratulations there. All right, all right, all right. That's enough of the congratulations, man. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Night Live. It's your man 58 South, along with my co-host, the sports diplomat, Mr. Mashawn Roberson. What's going on, sir?
Oh, done too much, man. Done too much. Just checking out these little first round games, and hopefully it'll be exciting.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't look like the Lakers and the Rockets.
Yeah,
Goodness
yeah.
gracious, man. Uh,
Or the Philly and the Celtics,
yeah, I
OKC and Phoenix. All of them was just oh my god.
yeah, those are two games I feel you can go ahead and bring the broom out on as far as the series goes. I don't really see those being competitive by any stretch
Hmm.
of the imagination, man. But we're gonna pause on them for a second, man. Happy birthday, brother.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Uh, that was last Monday, and thank you for another trip around the sun, man.
I know that's real, man. When are you gonna get a chance to actually celebrate your birthday, man?
Well, I did a little bit over this weekend, but I plan on just having a little going down to the beach and chilling out, man, this coming week. So that's I enjoy that, man. The sound of that water, man, really relaxes me, and just get a little bit of time to reset right there.
I heard that, man. I heard that. Well, congratulations, brother. Glad you
Let
kick
the
it with
bloody
us on your
show
birthday
begin.
week. All right, I'm gonna pose the same question to you that I posed to Juice on the topics of discussion show, right? So say Netflix gets the rights to to the Dallas Cowboys franchise and the New England Patriots franchise, right? And they're gonna do a series on Netflix. Which team would you rather see a show about as far as the history of the franchise? The Dallas Cowboys or the New England Patriots?
Well, while both of them will be interesting, obviously, I think everybody kind of know about the. I think there's been a show or something or a documentary done about the 1990s Cowboys and everything that went on with them. So I'd rather see the New England Patriots. I think they have low key New England a pretty scandal rich organization, man.
He
They
said
kind
low
of
key.
it's a lot of stuff, man, that is going on with them that people kind of just they say something about real quick, and then it just kind of goes away. I mean, and even with Aaron Hernandez, man, I mean that was big when it was on, no doubt, but you don't that doesn't come up with them anymore. That they what they knew about what that guy was doing. You can't. I mean, come on, man. As much investigating as NFL teams do on everything, they knew what kind of stuff that guy was into. Then you got all those deflate gates and Spygate, Bill Belichick and all the cheating scandals that have come through that organization. Now you got Mike Vrabel. I mean, with this reporter, man. I mean, it's a whole. I like to see that. It's and I forgot about Robert Kraft too.
I was gonna
But
say the
all the way
Don.
from the top to the bottom, man. I mean, they got a whole lot of stuff that would be interesting to get reported on for real. So yeah, I'd like to see the New England Patriot one.
And the way that you had to catch yourself and say, "Oh, I forgot about Robert Kraft, the head of the snake,"
Mm-hmm.
lets that further lets you know the New England Patriots are the closest thing to the mob we gonna get in the NFL, man. Straight up.
Hey, mm-hmm. I mean, and I'm sure that it might be some ties like that associated with them too. You never know. They up there in the northeast area. who knows, man? You know, let's keep it real on them.
I just find it fascinating how fast that any New England Patriots news gets in and out of the news cycle,
Hmm.
especially this particular day and age. So
Yeah.
interesting, very interesting, very
I
interesting.
mean, listen, I watched the some little show some years ago about Aaron Hernandez. Man, they talked about the trial and everything. Man, they hardly talked about uh who he played for.
Made it a whole separate
Yeah, it was
story.
almost
Like
like he was just on his own. I mean, I ain't saying no Patriots was colluding with him to do these things, anything like that, but they barely talked about what the team he played for and what kind of things he was doing with the team and outside of that. So, uh, yeah,
well, to be they didn't really bring up the team OJ played for like that either. Now that I think about it, during during that trial, but
but
different
that
whole
was
different
way
scenario.
removed. Yeah, he
Yeah, but
hadn't been.
yeah, that would be the difference. He wasn't a current player while
Yeah,
committing
he
murder
wasn't the
for
current
the
player.
team.
OJ at that time, OJ hadn't played football in almost 20 years. At
Last
that time,
time, at that time, the last time OJ did anything even similar to running the football was jumping over some baggage on a Hertz commercial. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Uh, any other teams you would mind seeing a documentary or a series about on Netflix?
uh, well, the Raiders. I probably would enjoy seeing something about the Raiders, Al Davis, and all the, back when they were really winning, and they had a lot of characters on that team too. Um, Let me think. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the San Francisco 49ers. Uh, I think they've had some interesting things that you can report on with them in the documentary, but that's really about it that I could think of off the top of my head there.
I think the Baltimore Ravens are pretty interesting too.
Oh yeah, yeah, the Baltimore Ravens would be interesting. They would be interesting. Yeah,
Now you got Zay Flowers complaining about practices. Yeah.
yeah. I believe that too about him though. About what he said as far as Jim Harbaugh practicing them real hard. I think that was an issue with John. Wait, John Harbaugh was Baltimore's coach. So I believe that about him. But that was an issue with Jim Harbaugh back when he coached the 49ers before. I think that was something that they were talking about. Um, Wore him out with some of those players, how hard they practiced back then. So, hmm.
Yeah, who's got it better than us? Nobody. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know the slogan. All right, well let's get into these NBA playoffs, man. We started talking about them a little bit. So far so terrible. There's been no real competitive games. The
Except
Hawks
for
and
the
the
play
Knicks.
in. The play in was pretty good, but
I mean,
after
started
that,
out that way. Started out that way, fighting for your life, and then we ran into a 31 point embarrassing loss there.
yeah,
Old habits die hard, I guess. Some old Hornets habits showed back up, and you know, yeah,
they
you
wasn't
gotta
ready
take
to play.
no, not on the road. We were not
Mm-mm.
ready for that on the road playoff experience, man. So better luck next season, fellas. Appreciate what y'all did for us, man. Gator City something to root about. That's two of my teams who moonwalked into some playoff type situations. So I'll take it. Let's go Hurricanes. Carolina Hurricanes. Let's go.
Man,
Nuggets and the Timberwolves. I think that's going to go to full seven.
mm-hmm.
I really think that's going to go to full seven. If I can get the same Rudy Gobert I got yesterday for the entire playoffs, I ain't
Mm-hmm.
never seen homeboy so aggressive. I like that. That's
I'm not sure if you are though.
say you
I,
don't think we're gonna get the same
I, don't,
Rudy.
I don't know. I hope so, but I'm not sure if you are, man. He seems to not be able to keep up his aggressiveness for a whole series based on what he's done in the past. That's what I think.
I know, but also somebody else who keeps coming up short uh, 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 due to their past playoff performances is Julius Randle, and both of y'all can't disappear.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I think for them to win, they need more. Like they can afford Rudy Gobert to back up. They need Julius Randle to step up and play for them to beat the Nuggets. I think because if he plays, Nas Reed comes off the bench behind him. That he's a pretty good scorer too. If they can get some decent numbers from those guys, they can beat them. But if they don't, I don't see them keeping up with them. Because um, the Nuggets played pretty good aggressive defense. You saw yesterday that they a good free throw shooting team. They got up to all them free throws when their field goal percentage started going down. They were still hitting all their free throws. So Minnesota has to play well to beat them, and they can. They got the talent to do it.
Between those two teams, which team do you see still in the game first? And when I say still in the game for y'all that's watching,
Winning on the
meaning
road.
win one on the other person's court.
Um, man, it's got it. It needs to be Minnesota. Like they need to win the next game. Uh, so I'm gonna say them. Because I think if they go, I mean, because do you think? I don't think that if Minnesota goes down 0-2, I don't think they'll win two games at home. I think they gonna.
I I got a lot more confidence in Minnesota being down 0-2 and still making it a series than you. I'll say I have a lot more confidence than you in that situation. Unless for some godforsaken reason Ant Edwards is unable to play. Now if he's unable to play, it's over. But as long as that particular player's on the court, I give him a fighting chance to make it to a seventh
But
game.
I think Minnesota gonna win game two, man.
Oh yeah, that's my pick. Yeah, I think they'll win. They'll still win before the Denver Nuggets, just because the nature in which the way Anthony Edwards plays, man.
Yeah.
It's just in him to want to come out and beat you on your home floor. That's that's just how you do.
And then I just look at like those players on Minnesota's team, man.
What's good, Mac?
What's good there? Be real. Um, Minnesota got a lot of athletes on their team. To me, I like that guy McDaniel's. Obviously, Ant Edwards, Nas Reed, Julius Randle. They got a lot of guys that, in my opinion, can fill up, can score if they playing the right type of game. So I think they can. I think they're gonna beat them in game two, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But I like the players they got on their team. I like DiVincenzo. They pretty scrappy on their team. So yeah, I like Minnesota, but they're inconsistent though. The other players are inconsistent. The only one that is consistent all the time to me is Ant Edwards.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. But luckily there are two huge names that are gonna be shopped around in the off season, and we'll get to those two names. Let's go ahead and get through these playoffs real quick. Um, who else we got? We can go ahead and talk about the retirement home series with LeBron James facing LeBron James and the Lakers facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. This is one of the hardest ones to watch. But I'm gonna pick the Lakers to come out of this series, man. I got the Lakers winning that series.
I don't think the Lakers can. I don't think they're gonna win. I think they could win it. Based on how Rockets played last night, man. I mean, they looked like they were playing pickup ball. They ain't even know each other. They just came to the park and got picked up, and I'm just kind of like, wow, they didn't have no offensive game plan. Look like, and maybe that's because I think, like you said, because they didn't have KD in there, and when things break down, they can just go to KD and he'll make something happen. But man, I didn't expect them to look so bad on offense. They was coming down, jacking threes with no passing. It wasn't swinging it or anything, and the Lakers looked so much more controlled on offense, like they had a game plan. And I forgot that Marcus Smart was on the Lakers team, and he came up in there yesterday, and he was making a difference. He was playing, you know, he was D'ing them up, making it tough for them to set up their offense, all those kind of things. And then Luke Kennard, man, was going off from three. I don't think they gonna really come up with a plan to stop. I ain't gonna say you got a plan for Luke Kennard, but you can't leave him wide open. He was wide open
I
shooting those
mean,
three.
you do
you
have to
know,
plan. If you're not gonna play defense on him, you're gonna have to make a plan to try to deter him some type of way. Uh, yeah, man. I don't have a whole bunch of analysis on that one. I just want that series to hurry up and be over. I just I just wanted to be over, man. Like this is. Oh,
it,
I wish the Warriors could have made it. This right here sucks. I
it
don't.
ain't that bad, man. I mean,
Oh,
I enjoyed watching it, but I could see what you mean. The Rockets, I don't know, and it was almost like they didn't want to go to Sengun. They didn't want to pass it to him. All the shots he was making, he had to create on his own. I'm like, this your best guy. Why aren't you trying to set him up? That's why I was saying it seemed like it's bigger issues with them than not having a point guard. And I'm surprised that I would think Udoka would have them better prepared, man.
well, I mean, a good point guard is an extension of the coach. So if you don't have that good point guard, no matter what the coach is talking, you ain't really gonna get a chance to execute because you don't have the point guard. That's the direct. That's the direct. If you didn't know what it looked like to not have a point guard, and you think just because you don't have a good point guard doesn't mean anything, watch the Houston Rockets play
Well, it
basketball.
made a
It
difference.
it looked like I don't know if they still have these. I know they used to have them in Greensboro. It looked like Rush Fitness. When you go hoop at
Yeah, it
Rush
looked like a
Fitness, that's
pickup
what it looked
game,
like.
man.
Exactly. Exactly, man. So yeah, best of luck getting that series over with. Um, which one? Which one? Which one? Oklahoma City, Oklahoma City and Phoenix, man. That'll be over with in three more games. You ain't got much you ain't got much there to to talk about. Are you impressed or business as usual with the Boston Celtics and the way they handled the 76ers?
Well, I'm a little bit of both, man. Because I think I never thought that Philly would be, that would be a issue for them. They were just gonna be, they gonna run through them. But the way that they played, I like because Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum, they wasn't just shooting 3 pointers all today. They was taking it to the hole and driving it to score a lot this game. So I think if they do that along with that threat that Boston always has of shooting the three, they're gonna be hard to beat by any team. So I was impressed by that part of it because there's a lot of games that I watched with Boston where even with those their big two guys, they would not drive it to the hole to score. They would kind of want to do that step back three or get to the basket and pass it out for a 3 pointer instead of shooting a layup. So they got to mix it up, and it looked like they did that today. Although Philadelphia didn't have too much resistance for them, they was able to do whatever they wanted to. So that's why I'm not fully impressed, but I thought that was a good sign if they play like that all the time.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the way they play for the next three games and go ahead and I
Oh
think
yeah.
the Boston Celtics are going to be well rested going into the second round. I'll put it
Oh,
that way.
and old boy, that the Bulls gave him played well too. Vucevic, he did all right in the game too, so it looked like he gonna be a good asset for him.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
Hmm.
I told you that's gonna be the issue for the Pistons when and if they play him, because he can draw Jalen Duren away from the basket. Uh,
Hmm.
how matter of fact, how are the Pistons looking right now playing the Magic?
And the Magic up by 9, and
Hmm.
the Magic are it looked like that play-in loss to Philadelphia woke them up because
It definitely woke them up when they played us.
they playing like that. They playing like that right now. Bankero against in the Philly game, he was looking real unsure, real like he didn't know what he wanted to do when he got the ball, making real slow decisions, shooting a lot of 3 pointers, just because like he was setting a lot. These last 2 games, man, he getting the ball, he making decisions real quick, posting up or shooting that thing real like he just know what he gonna do. Pistons don't have no answer so far. It's 45-36 right now. Um, so I don't know, man. Pistons might have a problem with Orlando if they continue to play this way because Orlando plays just as good of a defense as the Pistons do. Yep.
I hear you. I hear you. What up? What
Pistons,
up, Melvin? What up, Melvin? After what they did to the Hornets, I'm a believer in the Magic. Yeah, yeah. All right. All right. All right.
Hornets wasn't ready to play, man. LaMelo had them boys kind of shook up with all that distraction around what he did against Miami.
Oh man, that was over with after they won the game. But Matt, you said you got the Celtics and the Thunder in the finals. Me personally, sir, that's the matchup I'd like to see in the finals. Also, a healthy Celtics team versus a healthy Thunder team. The last two champions. Let's make this a rivalry, man.
I wouldn't
That's what I
mind
want to
seeing
see.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Celtics play in San Antonio neither though. Either one,
And
I
not
think that'd be a
San
good enough
Antonio
feat.
ain't getting there. We can quit that. San Antonio ain't getting there, man. And matter of fact, I think the Trailblazers are going to get the San Antonio Spurs a run for their money.
Yeah, the
I
the
really believe that.
Trailblazers are a pretty good team too.
Yeah. I also agree. Max defense just as tight as the Pistons.
Hmm.
All right,
Yeah, they
for
do play.
sure.
The Magic play good defense, man. They're all in their losses. The offense has looked really bad sometimes. That's why they will lose. But teams ain't gonna score a whole lot of points on them.
Word up. Hey, well, look, fellas, I put the link into the comment section if y'all want to get up here and talk about any of it, no problem. But quick question to everybody involved. Are y'all saying that the Magic are going to upset the Pistons, or are y'all just saying they're going to make it a series, meaning they're going to go to at least 6 games?
I'm saying that they're gonna make it a series. I'm not saying that they're gonna beat them. The Magic are not the typical 8 seed though. They came into the season, people was thinking they was going to be a top 4 seed in the East. When they came into the season, they just had a bad season. So they better than a typical 8 seed, but I don't think they're going to beat Detroit. But I think that it'll be like at least 6 games though.
Okay, okay. I have a gentleman sweep. I have 4 games to 1 in that series. I have a gentleman sweep on that one. The series that I do see going 7 games that I didn't think would go 7 is going to be the Knicks and the Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks proved me wrong in that game yesterday. I really thought those guys were going to get blinded by the bright lights of Madison Square Garden and get blown out of the water from the tip, but that wasn't the case. They still lost, but they fought, and the way they lost showed me it was some decision making. You know what I mean? Few small mistakes. Jalen Johnson getting into the paint, jumper falling short a couple times. Like yo, if he makes that, this game is a lot closer for a lot longer. Putting the pressure on the Knicks. I think that series will go 6 games right there.
Yeah, Atlanta is a decent team too, and they worked their way up to that seed they got. So I mean, yeah, I can see that. I can see them winning a couple times against the Knicks. Um, but I do think the Knicks with their entire team, they're just deeper than the Hawks. They're gonna be able to beat them. with Bridges, Ananobi, and those guys, Josh Hart, the other guys that they got coming off the bench, McBride, and those guys.
That's that him. Deuce
Yeah,
McBride. Deuce
yeah,
McBride is an issue. Deuce
those
McBride,
guys.
how you like to say when somebody has a Vinnie Johnson type player who just come off the
Hmm.
bench to score, that's Deuce McBride for the Knicks, man.
He come out in the game, man. He heat up for him. So I think those players are going to make an impact. What they say, gentleman sweep as well. Maybe Magic pick up second win every game would definitely be close. Magic do have some guys who can score. Yeah, if you
Bain,
feel like that, then that
Desmond
sounds
Bain.
like you think they gonna get a second game.
Desmond Bain.
Yeah,
Desmond Bain can score. That's why they got him. He can definitely
and
score.
the other guy, the point guard, man, gosh, his name escapes me right now, but number four, the guy, I can't think of his name for Orlando, but he's a good player too. And again, if Bankero is aggressive, man, they gonna have a hard time stopping him.
Yeah. Come on, Pistons. Don't make me out to be a liar. Cavaliers, Raptors. I thought the Raptors would put up a better fight than that. I still have the Cavaliers as being the team that's going to let me down as far as getting out of the first round. Um,
Oh, you
that
think the Raptors gonna beat them in the first round?
yeah, yeah, because the Raptors are as a team, those guys are pretty inexperienced as far as the playoffs go, and they're talented. So whenever a team just is for lack of better words, no disrespect to anybody, whenever somebody's just too stupid to be scared, they just go out there and play. You know what I mean? But they ain't do that. They ain't do that for me. But this series is still young. They could surprise me. But nah, Cavaliers did their thing. James Harden and why can't I remember the man's name? Mitchell. I just
Donovan
Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Thank you, Donovan. Couldn't
Yeah.
remember the man's first name. James Harden, Donovan Mitchell did what they got paid to do, and yeah, they got the results they were looking for. So, all right, way to go
Hmm.
there.
I think with that one, I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of the Raptors, but what I remember of them, I just think they, even though Cleveland is kind of long, they got kind of with what's the guy?
Jared
They got
Allen and Evan
Jared
Mobley.
Allen and Evan Mobley. Yes, their front line is kind of long. I think they're going to be a little too much for the Raptors. If you say second round, the Cavs gonna get put up out of there. I'm with that, but I don't think they're gonna lose in the first round.
Okay, okay. Who do we not touch on in the West? Nah, I
Uh,
ain't really worried about. Oh, the Spurs. Yeah, I said the Portland's gonna get a Spurs some issue. Oklahoma City is gonna cakewalk through the first round game. I have the Timberwolves winning that Denver series. Didn't make a winner. Didn't stake my winner, but I do have the Timberwolves winning that series.
hmm
Lakers, Rockets. I got the Lakers coming out of that one. I'm
Yeah, it
forgetting
does
one.
seem like it's one more.
Yeah, I'm forgetting one,
Uh,
man.
wow. Let me see, because all of them have played the first game, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, it might be all of them then. It might be all of them.
it might be all of them, but yeah, yeah, I think that was all of them.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Trailblazers and Spurs play tonight too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They
Yeah,
got the night game.
that's gonna be interesting, man. Because I watched the Trailblazers because us over here we don't get to see them on the East Coast. We don't get to see them that much. Um, I don't stay up late to watch them, but I watched them one time, man, and they got something for 'em.
Man,
They
they
got
were
some good
the,
players on the Trailblazers team.
they the West Coast version of the Hornets as far as
Mm-hmm.
battling
Except
all
they
season.
bigger. They got Donovan Cleveland. So he a big boy.
I like your man Denny.
Mm-hmm.
Denny Avila. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Homeboy.
yeah. He's a he's a
Homeboy
he's a
problem.
guard for them. Yeah.
Yeah, homeboy problem, man. He looked like he should be on the coaching staff, but he a hooper. He's a problem. He's a
They
problem.
got some players on there, but I them they playing the Spurs though, and the Spurs got a lot of hoopers on their team too.
Yeah, but
They
the
do.
Spurs don't have the experience. Oh, well, they got Harrison Barnes. So, but
Mm-hmm.
collectively over there, Portland, Grant experience, Drew Holiday definitely experience. You got Dame Lillard on the bench helping out. Yeah,
Hey,
it's
let
gonna
me ask
be
you something, because
yes, sir.
all of those Holiday boys, all of them play point guard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because one of the Holidays is on Houston's team. I couldn't think which one it was, and they were still, and he was in the game, and they were still playing out of control like that. I'm like, isn't he a point guard? Why he can't help
Well,
them
see,
out some? But I think he the youngest one.
yeah. There's Memorial Day, there's Independence Day, and then there's like Columbus Day. So the one that played for the Rockets, he more like Columbus Day. Yeah, it's a
Mm-hmm.
holiday, but ain't nobody really checking for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you ain't scheduling a vacation and nothing around that particular
Yeah,
holiday.
because I saw him on the court playing. I'm like, man, can't you control the team a little better? Nah,
Yeah, that's
he
pretty
ain't
much
like Drew.
what's the middle ball? The middle so he like the middle ball. See that Leangelo.
Marcello.
He like Leangelo.
Yeah, Leangelo, that's it. That yeah.
Yeah, he like Leangelo. What's going on, Mel?
Hey, what up, Romano?
What's going on, boss? Look like you having a great time walking around downtown.
Yes,
What's
sir.
happening,
Can't
Jimmy?
complain, man. What up, Mr. McShawn? Is that what you go by? My bad. First time talking to you, sir.
Oh yeah, Mashawn, man.
Pleasure, McShawn.
Nice to meet you,
What's up,
brother.
man? You got some playoff stuff on your mind. What's up?
So, I got to put respect first for the Thunder. I mean, they're just so stupid dominant. If I had to bet money, I mean, I don't even know what to say. But I do think Jokic is still the GOAT right now. So the Nuggets are very dangerous. I think the
Hmm.
Knicks got all the momentum. So just to make it interesting, I'm gonna say Nuggets Knicks, but it's probably gonna be Thunder beating the crap out of whoever come out of the East.
That man said the
He
Nuggets
said
Knicks.
the
You just wanted to
Knicks.
come up here. You just want to come up here and start some stuff and then just walk through
Wait. Are,
downtown.
are you
A little
in
bit.
New York or something? That's why you said
Yes, sir. In Brooklyn right now. Hey, I
yeah.
gotta
Oh,
for my
okay.
Like you
safety.
in New York.
Okay,
So
okay. I
that might
feel you.
be
I
why he
understand.
said that.
I understand.
Yes, sir.
Ain't this
Yes,
how
sir.
you do it? Ain't this the sign? If you under duress, how you got to do that?
So
Hey,
he
hey,
said you can do that with the Knicks.
hey. They was still talking about F. Trey Young last night. I'm like, dang on, that's old,
Yeah,
but it's
for
serious
real.
up here.
Were you at the game yesterday?
Well, no, I was gonna play my drum outside, but my flight was a little late, so I didn't make
Got
it.
you,
But
got you,
I'll be
got you,
outside
got you,
tomorrow.
got you. Okay, that's what's up, man. So,
Nah, for real though. Why you
yeah.
think
I was
the
gonna
Knicks?
say seriously, not the Knicks, but do you really think the Knicks are coming out of the East?
I'm gonna say yeah, because Carl Anthony Towns ain't nobody gonna stop him. The only person can stop him is himself.
Hold on, stop.
Huh?
Now I know you just pandering for the people behind you. No, he ain't even he ain't
I
even go
mean,
Brunson. He ain't
ah,
even go Brunson first. He was saying call Anthony Towns in Brooklyn. Okay, you around some Dominicans.
that's
I
right.
got it. I got it. It's cool. It's
Que lo
cool.
que?
Yeah, it's
Tú
cool.
sabes.
You around some people that wear white pants year round. It's fine. I
Yes,
understand.
yes.
I understand. I
But
understand.
best starting lineup in the league. I mean, those five give you everything you want. Nobody else. Now the Celtics, I ain't gonna lie. The Celtics can spank the Knicks every now and then, but everybody else, and
And
technically
that's who they
Detroit
have
has
to play
annihilated
next.
the Knicks, but the Magic about to do the dirty work.
So you okay? So you have the Magic taking care of the Pistons for you. But what y'all
Yes,
gonna do?
that's my only hope. Yes.
What y'all gonna do with the Hawks though? Like the Hawks seem to be the Hawks are gonna be an issue.
I don't know the Hawks. That's the best they can do. Now they got a lot of good players. They're very deep, but they just don't have that next level yet. So every game it's gonna be interesting. They always got a chance, but at the same time they don't actually have a chance. Not against the Knicks.
The Knicks gonna give them a couple games, man.
Oh
I just
man.
They
think that.
might.
Yeah, the Knicks gonna give them a couple games because you know, Anthony Towns gonna get, somebody gonna block his shot, push him a little bit, and he ain't gonna want to
Yeah,
keep balling on that game, and they're gonna have to shake him to get him back. Um, you know, I don't even know why don't they play Mitchell Robinson anymore? I don't see him play at all, and he's a good
He played.
rebounding
He
defender.
played the other night. Mitchell Robinson played the other night.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
they've been trying to rest him because he unfortunately sometimes he's not healthy. But yeah, him in there because I think that's the Hawks' biggest weakness. Oyeka Okongwu ain't big enough for either one of them, and
hmm
they back up Jock Landale's out, so they already lost in size no matter what they do. And then you combine that with those excellent Knicks starters. I think it's just up to the Knicks being consistent.
well,
Hello, hello. Yeah, yeah. We found him. He's walking around in Brooklyn right now. If you hurry up, you can get him.
I mean, he
That
said the
man
Knicks
said,
going to the finals. I guess that's just like Juice when Juice was saying Carolina was going to the Final Four.
Yeah,
don't summon Juice like Beetlejuice, man. Don't say his name 3 times when you're talking about the Knicks. So he'll come up here talking about some thank you. Like no,
I know,
Okay.
right? See that.
we
Well,
not doing
I
that. We not.
respectfully disagree with that.
I
What?
as well. I as well, man.
Top starting five. Play
Now,
both ends.
statistically speaking, I think y'all are the highest scoring team in the fourth quarter. I do think that's a real
Yes,
stat.
yes. And that's thanks to the captain, Brunson. He's about as cold as it gets. Can't get
Yeah,
that
and
man to crack a smile.
that's why I don't have y'all coming out of the East, man. When
What?
your go to guy is my height.
Yeah, he's too
No,
little. He's too little,
yeah,
man. When he get
Hey,
down,
that's when you got to fluff a little bit.
it it'd be different. It'd be different if Carl Anthony Towns was an aggressive big man. But he's the type of big man where you gotta like give him fake articles like look what they said about you for the next game and stuff like that to kind of get him going. Like,
hmm
Hey, that's what we
nah,
need. We need a little chippiness in the garden.
yeah, he ain't listening to DMX in the locker room. He listening to Suavemente. That ain't gonna get you.
yeah,
We just gotta get a little something for the game.
they ain't got the. Well, I like Mike Brown, but he ain't
Yeah,
gonna get them all
very
fired
true.
up neither. He ain't gonna be like, man, give him no bulletin board material to get him hyped up. Jalen Brunson, I give you this, Jalen Brunson is intrinsically motivated. He's always motivated. So
Always.
he's not somebody you gonna have
Facts.
to get going, but he too little, man. Like he can't really defend a big guard spread, and in crunch time, I don't
Well,
know.
they,
He's
yeah,
easier
Now I
to.
don't disagree. The Pistons, that's a problem. That's the one thing I worry about. They don't have an answer for Cade Cunningham when they got to go 1-on-1, and the
hmm
Pistons have obliterated the Knicks. But outside of that, the rest of the East, except maybe the Celtics, got to put respect on that.
see,
They have no chance.
that's 2 teams already.
That's too.
That's 2 teams already.
You're
It's
gonna
only
have to
8.
play one of
We
It's
them.
just
only
gotta beat one of them.
it's only 7 other teams, and you just said 2 of them can get you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hey, look, I appreciate the confidence. I thought my team was
Thank you.
actually gonna be playing in the first round, but hey, they sitting at home
I
with
know.
me
I'm
right now.
upset.
No, they sitting at
I
home with
feel your
me.
pain. City was
I,
about to
I,
go
I
crazy.
was hoping the Charlotte get in there too and play Detroit. That was gonna be entertaining.
Yeah, because they genuinely
Really
don't like
was.
each other. That's why I was looking forward to that. I'm
hmm
like
Yes.
playoff rivalries are back. The Heat and the Knicks are done. Now it's the Hornets
Yes.
and the Pistons. But maybe next season. Maybe next season. Did you have any thoughts on any teams out west other than OKC being a a pretty
Ooh,
pretty good favorite. I know you said the Joker's still the GOAT in your opinion.
yeah.
So you have him coming
Yes.
out. You have the Nuggets
Yes.
coming out instead of the okay.
I do. I say that, and I'm just saying it to make it interesting. The Thunder,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
don't see anybody, but I want to see the Lakers do well. I wish they were more healthy. I feel like LeBron, knowing it's getting close to the end, he's gonna give you GOAT level. But no Reeves, no Doncic. But they found another white dude who can ball. So Luke Kennard, he's giving it to him. But I think for the Lakers, they'll be fun to watch. But Thunder, Nuggets, the rest. Spurs, I love to see. They're young. Wemby's dominant, but I just don't see Thunder Nuggets getting beat by anybody else.
Yeah, I think the Spurs just missing. They got everything but experience, man, and
Yes,
they
sir.
just gonna have to get that before they take. Even if it's next year, they gonna have to get
Yep.
some kind
Could
of
be.
playoff experience and heartbreak with it before they have everything they need to take it to that next level.
Totally agree.
Cool. So Melvin has Nuggets and the Celtics in the finals. Excuse me, Nuggets and the Knicks in the finals. I got
Yes,
OKC
sir.
and the Celtics. Mac has OKC and the
Yes.
Celtics. Mashawn, who you got in the finals?
Next.
Man, I want to say OKC in Detroit, but I don't think Detroit is gonna get that far. I'd say OKC and the Celtics too.
You think because they're having trouble with Orlando, or will this
No,
Orlando situation actually help them? Will this be the punch in the
no,
face
no.
they
It,
need?
it will help them, but I still feel the same way I felt even though they played well when Cade was out, man. I feel like they don't have a second go to scorer. If Cade ain't having a good game, their scoring um kind of goes down. They don't have anybody else that can create their own shot, and I think that
I
is
agree.
going to hurt them when they get to playing a team like Boston.
Okay, okay. Well,
That's what they
let's keep
get
it
for
on.
doing Malik Beasley wrong.
Yeah, he could create his own shot when he was there. But Detroit
Yep.
could be like that old 14. They could play like that collectively and everything, but
Yep.
that would be a surprise to me.
Agreed.
Let's before we wrap up the NBA, there's two huge names that are going to be dealt in this offseason because I don't think Giannis is going back to Milwaukee. So that's going to be
Facts.
Giannis Antetokounmpo and South Carolina's own Ja Morant. Out of the two of those
Facts.
guys, out of the two of those gentlemen, which one would y'all rather spend the money on? Giannis or Ja Morant?
Man,
I'm gonna say Giannis just because you instantly are, once he's on your team. Now I know the Bucks are terrible this year, but he wasn't healthy and really much to be motivated. But you got Giannis, you're in contention automatically.
Okay.
I would agree with that. Other than Giannis been hurt the last 2 or 3 years, man, since they won that chip, or I think maybe the next year was his last healthy year, wire to wire. So I'm concerned about whether
True.
injuries are going to continue to happen to him. But and with Ja, I'm just concerned about how serious is he, man? Like how
Yeah.
committed is he to trying to win in a winning organization? Is he gonna really, um, you know, he got all the talent, man, but it just seemed
You
like
do.
he ain't all in all the time. So I would take based on that, I would rather have Giannis, but they both come with concerns.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Who you taking, Mel?
Yeah. I'm gonna go Giannis, but I think Ja, if he's not your franchise guy, he's not your first guy. If he can go to an organization where they got somebody clearly already leading, clearly they got their piece. I mean, he's just such a great player. But when you enter, I'm assuming here, but when you enter the top dog in a small market like Memphis, ain't nobody gonna be able to tell you nothing. You done came, you the darn near savior. So I think you go to a situation where he ain't top dog, it'll kind of get him in a better position.
Will he
Gotcha.
listen to that top dog?
Oh, I think he would, just because I can't say, but he got to be humbled by. I mean, he ain't done nothing for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I would think so too. I would want to see it because we thought that once he got past all of this these gun charge things and all of that stuff, we thought he would be kind of more ready to focus, and he kind of hasn't
Yeah,
been. Just just kind of like Zion. I want both of those players because I want to see the best out of them. Because Zion
same.
is well, I don't know if he's up for a contract but he's coming to an end where he's going to get one. He had
That's
his
right.
best. He had his best year this year. I'm hoping that he
He
continues,
did. He turned it around.
man. 'Cause I want to see that. I want to see that dude in the playoffs. How he would do.
Me too.
I mean, well, to answer my initial question that I gave y'all, I'm taking Ja Morant. The reason I'm gonna take Ja Morant, I can get him for, I can find him at TJ Maxx. You ain't gonna have to pay that much for him.
That's true, Giannis. You got to break the bank and
Well,
Yeah,
commit.
you do. Yeah, you do. Give me Ja
Yeah.
Morant, cause I can get Ja some sneakers, couple pair of pants, a jacket.
Facts.
Easy call, easy call.
mhm.
Cause right now you're in that redemption phase of your career. When you had kind of got away from the with the gun situation and all that. Now you're coming into a brand new coach with a new system, and it comes when I was reading it because they had a write up about this being the end of Ja with Memphis on ESPN, and they were saying how that particular coaching style calls for shorter substitutions, kind of like quicker rotations, and that was kind of affecting him. So
Got
now
you.
what you're telling me is you just need a chance to actually get some proper minutes and get kind of back to being the downhill player that you were, and you can give me production, and I can get it for the
Yeah.
low. Yeah, man, give me John Morant.
He got some skill, man.
So,
I mean, he proved that. Absolutely.
In, in a world of Mercedes and BMWs, the Honda Accord is still undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. Give me
it's true. That Mercedes don't mean nothing if it ain't running.
There you go. There you go. The Honda Accord is still dependable. You know what I mean? Just give it a shot. Just put it on the road, change the oil in the tires, spark plugs and wires. It's ready to go. Um, there was something else y'all was just talking about, man. It slipped my mind so
Zion.
quick. Thank you. Zion
Yeah.
Williamson. Zion Williamson's problem is not a basketball problem. Zion, Zion Williamson's problem is what happens to Zion Williamson when the stadium arena lights are off and he's left by himself to his own devices. What devices? The phone device.
Facts.
Why the phone? Pornhub, cause that's gotta be the only way you found old girl. Like, what? Like, this was hindering you? This is
Hey,
what's keeping
hey,
you?
man, he
It's,
might,
it's tough to see.
but he had all I'm saying. He had his best season since he was at Duke this past year. I think he played like 63 games. That's the most games he done ever
He did, and
played.
he played a few games. They expect him to play. They ain't like him.
hmm Yeah, and he was averaging 20 something. I think 22, 23. You know, I just want to see that explosiveness. I want to see if because every time I've seen him, man, and he's been focused, and that dude, it looked like a game changer, man. I want to see if he could do that for real with that team, or with somebody else, because I'm not sure if New Orleans gonna really be able to build nothing around him, man. It seems like they've just kind of lost every star player that they've had. They've lost them.
Well,
So
with as far as the Zion Williamson situation, him actually being available and playing well is a great thing for the Pelicans because all that means is cool. Now we can actually get something for him because we're gonna get off of him. We got to get off of him. It's taking too long to us to get a return on our investment, homeboy.
yeah, maybe so.
True. But I think New Orleans might go for consistency. They finally got a lot of good little young players. I think they might keep them together to see what happens. Because towards the end of the year, they were doing a little something, I think if they exercise patience for once, they might get something. But at the same time, I can't blame them. I mean, they desperate for something.
All right, so look here, man. Everybody does good at the end of the season. You want to know why? Because the good teams aren't
Why?
playing their guys. The good teams ain't risking their
True.
guys getting hurt.
Yeah,
That is true. You do see all these teams
that
with
Yeah,
is true.
ain't even in the play and they dropping 40,
Especially this
50
current
points.
NBA, boy.
yeah. But like the last month of the season, when they're like, such and such is on a 10-game winning streak. Man, they ain't playing nobody. Oh, you in the real Brooklyn. That's a lot of sirens.
Oh yeah, they heard that Knicks slander.
Yeah, boy.
I came for the food.
They go down there to check on Carl Anthony Towns, make sure. Yeah, see if he go play hard tomorrow.
He in the middle of Brooklyn 99 right now.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know because New Orleans is that's a small market, man. They gotta have something. I don't know if they can wait to see if it comes around because I don't know how the attendance is at their games and stuff like that. You know,
Woo, worse in the league. Unfortunately,
yeah,
New Orleans, right there with Memphis, it's such a small market. You could move them to any other city and it'd be about the same. But their ownership's so connected, they ain't going nowhere.
yeah, yeah, yeah. New Orleans
Derek
is close
McQueen.
down too,
Derek,
so they ain't gonna come to another team that's not winning. They only gonna go to go see the Saints whether they win or not.
Derek
Pretty much.
McQueen came in with the weight issue also, and Derek McQueen started doing the work early and is being productive.
Oh
Zion
yeah,
Williamson is gone. Zion
I
Williamson
forgot
is
they
out.
got him. You don't think
Had
they'll
Derek,
want to keep both of them?
no, because you already see what one was supposed to do, and how long it's taking him to even attempt it. Nah, man, we got him. We got him. Probably didn't even know it when they first got him, but we got the one we wanted. He might can't dunk and all that like me, but you can only do that
Yeah, he played like
a
himself.
quarter of the time. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're gonna move off of him. They're gonna move off of him. Man, where are you at right now? What is happening over there?
It's a typical night in Brooklyn.
My goodness, man.
He probably looking around. He can see
Hey, I'm getting
people within his eyesight right now. Probably.
Yeah, man, that's gotta be uncomfortable. All them people just shoulder to shoulder like that.
it. You know, one thing I love about New York is, at least for me, after a while, at first it's uncomfortable, but then you just kind of hit this. I don't know. It's like undescribable, and that all of a sudden nobody said it because you realize so nobody care about nobody, not in a mean way, that just stay in their own business. I love it, man. You can do whatever you want and don't nobody care. Nobody worry, oh, what he might do. Unless you just looking real suspect. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like by yourself in a sea of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, until you get jacked. Yeah. But it's all good. It's good.
I mean, sounds interesting. Just best I got for you. Sounds interesting.
Magic and Sixers at halftime,
Yes, sir.
55-51 Magic.
Okay. It's low scoring. Low
Okay.
scoring. 55-51.
Yeah.
Sound about right. Tough defense and that kind of game.
Okay. Well, we can go ahead to some NFL talk real quick, man. The new Shador Sanders of this year's 2026 NFL draft is going to be Ruben Bain Jr. Tell me I'm lying. Go.
No, you're not.
That ain't even
You're
take
not.
long.
I'm hoping he drops so we can pick him up at Chicago. But man, they trying to sabotage old boy, man. Bringing out the stories about him and the accidents he had 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, trying to sabotage him, man, and drop him down. It might be, and you know, with the way this NFL media been going, shoot, it could be somebody from a team that want to get him that's low, leaking this stuff and push it out. Low.
Yeah, man. 2 years ago, like you bring it up from 2 years ago. Do y'all remember them saying anything about it this past season when Miami was doing well? That's what I'm saying.
They didn't say nothing about it.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, just like Laramie Tunsil a few years ago, and all of a sudden they show that picture of him with the bong and stuff in it, smoking and everything
I
on
always
draft.
trying to sabotage something, man.
And then I don't even understand how that was an issue in the NFL. Like
Exactly.
that, when you got whole guys doing cocaine before games, that yo,
But that did affect the old boy, man. That made him drop a whole round, I think.
yeah, that's the whole point. They put that stuff out because yeah, they wanted to affect your draft stock.
Hmm. But like I said, man, I hope old boy don't drop past us at 25. We need to see that.
Word, word, like
Yeah, man.
right
Yeah.
up. Okay.
Well, I hate to bounce out on y'all. I'm about to head underground.
Oh yeah, man. Take you and your New York sounds with you.
No problem, brother. Those people gonna never speak, boy.
I'm
Say
about to
Hey
head
something
to a
man.
about
safe neighborhood
I don't know where you going. I don't know where you going. Talking about safe neighborhood.
for
But
the
look,
food.
hey man, hey man, you be careful out there for real, man. Appreciate you for joining.
100%, brother. I appreciate y'all.
Already.
Always enjoy it. Be back
Yes,
soon.
all
sir.
right, brother.
Yes, sir.
See you, brother.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. They putting that out, man. The media is doing him wrong, and who knows? You might hear something coming out in the next couple days about somebody else. Who knows?
I don't know, man. The draft is too close. I think they already got who they wanted. They you know you only get one. They get one every draft. I believe
Hmm.
that's it. Unless some sexual misconduct stuff come out between now and Thursday. I believe Ruben Bain Jr. is the one they wanted to get.
There was something came out about a Georgia player getting arrested yesterday.
For
Um,
30 it was a $36 fine he had, excuse me, $36 bond
oh
he
yeah, yeah.
paid for blocking the sidewalk at the spring game. Because his brother or something like that still plays for Georgia, so he went and watched the spring game.
Well, he parked his car like that or something.
From what I read, it was him blocking the sidewalk. Him.
How,
So how
how
big of
did
a
he
story
park
is
his
this?
car?
See,
Oh
that's what
man.
I'm saying. I don't know if it's parked his car there or was he standing there, but whatever it wasn't even $100 worth of trouble.
Yeah, it's like it's a slow news cycle, man. I mean, because that I read that too, and I saw that $39 fine. Like,
Get 39,
why
excuse me, that's
why
what
are
it
they
was.
talking about this?
Yeah.
You know, but it was just kind of weird, man.
Yeah.
But
Boy.
I think you know that guy Jeremiah Love. They talking about him so much going to ten, it got him mocked like he's gonna go to Tennessee. Uh, I don't know. I mean, a team like Tennessee needs to because they don't have a good any football team. They got to build their lines up to be a competitive team. I agree with them getting Jeremiah Love if they can get him, but man, you don't want to get a guy like that if you don't have a line to protect him, make holes for him and stuff like that. So build your team from the inside out, not outside in.
Now, okay, I know all that sounds good, but when the next time you think you're gonna be in a position to get a Jeremiah Love?
Never, because because of what they talk and because of how the guys like he's a good pass catcher. You could play him at a lot of different positions to make a difference. So it ain't like he's just a running back. So I agree with it. Them getting him if he's there. Um, man, y'all just better protect him and Cam Ward.
Oh yeah, no, there will be no protection. There will be a whole lot of welcome to the NFL moments, man. My little quarterback had to go through it with no O line. Everybody's got to go through it with no O line. You ain't special. No sir. Give
Yeah,
him
he
that
get over
ball.
there. He gonna get it too.
Yeah, get that
but he got a lot
astringent
of
treatment.
talent, bro.
Yeah. Welcome to the league, man. Him and Cam Ward finally got him a spectacular option or weapon to work with. Way to go. Way to go. Um, yeah. So the draft starts Thursday, right? Thursday or Friday? Thursday. I
Yeah,
think the draft starts Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, it lasts about 103 rounds. Uh, yeah. So as long as you're in the draft, you'll get drafted somewhere, and if not, you'll be put on a practice squad or something like that. Like it just seems hard to not get into the NFL. Like uh, uh,
If you one of the guys they want, absolutely.
right. Even if they don't want you, man, you know what I mean. Even if they don't want you, there's a way. Because it seemed like they didn't want what you doing. Now they want to have a three-way competition for the starting quarterback job. Deshaun Watson, I ain't even think he still played football. Uh, it's Deshaun Watson, Dylan Gabriel, Shador Sanders competing for the starting spot. It is what it is. So
I think Deshaun Watson should be it up in there, man. I mean, listen, he got some NFL experience. He's played well on that level. I mean, hey, Cleveland still has a playoff level defense. They got to do something to put the best product on the field offensively, man, because they wasted Miles Garrett's whole career. He should want to play somewhere else, man. I mean, well, he did, but then they gave him that bag, and I understand that too. But man, I think Deshaun Watson should be in the mix, and he's probably the favorite. Actually,
I mean, if you asking me, he'll be the starter next
he'll
season.
be
All
the
you gotta
starter.
do is
Yeah,
stay healthy. All you gotta do is stay healthy. Stay
yeah.
healthy and keep your hands to yourself, man. And just have a productive season. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Hmm.
man. Anytime you go for rehabilitative treatment for your muscles and stuff like that, yeah, man, keep your shorts on, keep a towel on, and get your hands to yourself, man. That's all. That's all
Just
you
do the
gotta do.
right thing, bro.
That's it. That's all you got to do. Get your Spike Lee on, man. That's all you got
Just
to do.
do the right thing out there, man.
Yes, sir. I mean, there's still a lot we could go over. We ain't talk about Mike Malone uh, uh, and UNC, but that's not really huge news as of yet. We haven't made any blockbuster acquisitions as far as the Tar Heels go. Now picking up my man from VTech, 6'9" cat, had a real good freshman season. That's cool and all, but I need to see how the rest of that roster fills out before we can actually analyze them. I know we got off of Dylan Mingo, got off of him and got let some of the transfers do their thing. So we got $6 million in NIL money to still play with. So we'll see how that goes. Did you have anything in sports you wanted to talk about before we got to the HBCU section, sir?
Um, no, just well, you heard about Dexter Lawrence going to the Bengals. The Giants traded him to the Bengals. I was
You saw
hoping
they
that
extended him. You saw they
they
extended him too,
extended
right?
him to, yeah, they
Yeah.
gave him a 1 year deal. I was hoping that we could get into some kind of sweepstakes for him, but that was not to be. Um, you heard about man, this guy that was trying to taking loans out in Michael Penix and David and Joku's and them name. You didn't hear about that? It was a guy.
No.
He used to play for Alabama. And he was taking loans out in Michael Penix, David and Joku, and another guy used to play for. Or I think he still does play for Green Bay, but I can't think of his name. Like $22 million worth of loans from banks, man, going in there, signing them, dressing up, and putting on disguises to try to look like these guys.
So this is a case where all black people look alike worked in his favor. That what you telling me? This man was
Well,
three different black people.
three different ones, man, and more. Those are just
The
the
ones got
high
caught with.
profile names that they mentioned in the reports.
Lord have
It was
mercy.
probably more, man. I mean, and
All black people look alike. God boy.
man, I mean, it's crazy, bro. People, that's why you got to be careful out there, man. People really do anything to get something for nothing. But
Did it say if the guy actually had any type of relationship with any of these people that he
no, it didn't say that. I don't know if he did. His name The guy's name was Luther Davis. He
Oh man, Luther. Man, yeah, man. Luther
yes,
Davis. Luther Davis sound like a scammer.
that was his name, Luther Davis, and he played for Alabama. I think from like '07 to 2010. Won one of the national championships with them. Um, but that's crazy. I just wanted to mention that that was some of the news, NFL news from that I had seen and everything. But that's
I
all I
could
got, brother.
I could hear that name being spoken about by somebody's grandma or aunt saying, "Here come that Luther Davis. You know he'll still grease out a biscuit."
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's one of them. One of them guys, man. One of them guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the part of the show I love so much, man. It's the HBCU section. Always gotta show love to show. Wait a minute. Always gotta show love to those who show love to us. Luther Davis got me over here. Luther Davis was three different people and got $22 million, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Insane, insane. Um, One time for the SWAC conference as a whole, I love what y'all decided to do. The SWAC decided we are no longer scheduling any games with opponents outside of the Division One, meaning no D2 games, no D3 games. But that won't start until 2027. Cause they keeping the little duck games on their rosters for this year. They ain't crazy. They're like, yeah, we're gonna do that, but we're gonna let our guys run up their stats just like the other teams run up their stats on us. We're gonna still give our guys their chance this year. So congratulations, good move. That's gonna go a long way, I think, with exposure for you guys and also with getting recruits, knowing if nothing else, you'll be sharing the stage with some of these power conferences.
Yeah, yeah. They'll probably get some more exposure before they transfer out themselves.
Right. And that also give potential landing spots for some of their guys a chance to show those coaches what they can do without having without it being game tape. They can let them see up close what they're capable of in a Power Five situation or Power Four situation. Um, Bethune Cookman out here playing David to baseball's Goliaths out here, taking down LSU and Florida in the same week. I think Florida was ranked number 20th in the country at the time. LSU was ranked number 24. This is baseball, of course, that I'm speaking about. So congratulations, man, to the Bethune Cookman. I believe Wildcats are their mascot, man. Prairie View. Yes, Prairie View, another SWAC institution. Prairie View did the right thing by their head coach. Head coach Mr. Tremaine Jackson went 10-4 in his first season at Prairie View and also won the SWAC championship. But not only did they do right by him, he went back, renegotiated his contract, and got his staff a 35% increase. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do that.
And man, 35%. That's a hell of a raise too, bro. Boy. All right. So they got to be loyal to him.
A couple, I seen where a couple of his staff members did go on. One went on to be on the staff at Missouri. I forgot where the other one went, but yeah, man, this is great. This is great news. And the reason why it's so great, man, is because y'all know. Remember Ed Reed? They were having the issues when he was trying to be the head coach at what was
Bethune
Ed Reed
Cookman.
trying to be?
That was
Yeah,
Bethune
at
Cookman.
Bethune. At Bethune, and he was talking about the facilities and the lack of funding. Deion Sanders left Jackson State. Facilities, lack of funding. You remember they had the water shortage. He had to put his guys up in hotel rooms and all that. All that stuff's in the middle of the summertime. That's an extra issue when you don't have water in the dead heat of the summer. So way to rectify that. Prairie View. Speaking of Jackson State and summertime, it looks like they rescheduled some of their games. Instead of playing at 2 p.m., they're going to be playing at 6.
Okay.
And not only is that a great thing for the players, because it'll be less hot at 6 p.m., it's also a better thing for the overall
The fans
tailgating
too.
experience. Yeah, the
Yeah.
overall tailgating experience, man. So
Oh
way to
yeah,
go there.
boy, it get hot in Jackson, Mississippi, boy.
Man, I know it get hot in North Carolina. I know it get hot in Jackson, Mississippi.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Johnson C. Smith. Johnson C. Smith is having their Hard Knocks type style show called Brick by Brick with JCSU. It's going to be debuting on Relay. Now, Relay is a streaming platform powered by Film Hub. $4.99 a month for it. They do a whole lot of independent films, docu series, and things of that nature, man. So one time for those guys, and y'all check out what did I say the name of it was Relay for $4.99 a
Mm-hmm.
month. Yeah.
The show is called Brick by Brick, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I seen that.
I mean, it's on YouTube also. Like I believe the first iterations of it are on YouTube. Um, what else did I have? What else did I have? Congratulations to the Delaware State women's basketball team. I see they've hired a native, Miss Khadijah Rushden. She is the Delaware all-time leading scorer, the state of Delaware's all-time leading scorer. She had a stint in the WNBA. She played at Rutgers, and yeah, man, I always love to see stuff like that, man, because I think it's an added boost to the program when it's a native. You know, what I mean,
Hmm.
whether they played there or whether they're from there. You know, what I mean, I think it'll mean more to them to help that program. If it's not rebuilding to establish something to go from
Right.
being a team to a program. So, way to go. Now, speaking of a team who did hire a former player, Virginia Union. Virginia Union hired AJ English. I know you might be familiar with the name AJ English. Played 2 seasons with the when the Wizards were the Bullets, and he was also
Oh yeah, I do
yeah.
recognize. Yes,
Yeah, I was
yes,
like, I know Mashawn will probably know this name because I
yeah,
was too
yeah.
young.
I remember him.
Yeah, he scored.
He played back with man when Muggsy Bogues was playing for the Bullets. Did they
He
was
was the he set the single season record. This college I'm talking about now for Virginia Union, with 1,001 points in 89-90. He was the CIAA Player of the Year. He was also the NCAA Division II National Player of the Year in 1990. Man, so congratulations to Virginia Union, man. One time, one time. All right, that's all I had, man. That's all I had for the HBCU section. Did you have anything, man? What did I miss?
no, I don't have anything there, man. Everything that I read, you brought up with the Prairie View A&M, their football team and their show. You know, my nephew goes to Prairie View A&M, so you know he's shot big shots to them. I'm probably gonna have to go and see him graduate soon
Okay.
from that school. But yeah, so big shouts to them. But no, I don't have anything, man.
All right. Well then, final thoughts before we get up out of here, man.
Well, hey, Orlando giving Detroit all they want.
What's the score?
It's 70-67. Orlando's got the ball right now. But final thought, I think that the NBA playoffs, even though they got off to a rocket start yesterday, I think some of these series are going to be entertaining. I saw a report where the NBA was saying that they had more viewership this year than they had in a long time, actually, with these new uh, streaming partnerships. I didn't like it at first. I don't know if I still may not because I don't like having to find all the games all the time. It's gonna take something to get used to, but good for them. I do. I don't want to see the NFL just dominating everything with the viewership. People like basketball, watch that too. Um, but you know, that's all. I appreciate my man Mel coming on the show, talking with us for a little while, and walking us through the heart of New York City. Let us hear all the all the
Sights and
noise and
sounds. All the sounds of
the
New
sights
York.
and sounds up and down. Sometimes we couldn't even hear him talking. There was so many sounds going on. But appreciate him coming back, and I encourage everybody else to kind of join us each week if you want to just join into the conversation. So I encourage that.
Bet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mashawn, we still never picked a baseball team. We'll do that when we come back. Give me some
Well,
more
you know
time to
what?
work.
I'm gonna go and pick my because
Okay.
I like if you ask me what baseball team I pull for, I pull for the Chicago Cubs.
I,
And I don't know who
why did I not know that already?
I I don't know who plays for them right now.
Mm-hmm.
I can name a lot of old school Chicago Cubs players, a lot of them, but now I don't know who plays for them, who manages the team, or anything like that. But I'm going to go ahead and catch up with them, see who they have, and start following them. You can tell us yours next week if you want.
Yeah, next episode I'll have one ready for us, man. So you got the Cubs. All right. Well, I'll have mine next time we do an episode. Thank you to B Mac. Thank you to Mel. Appreciate y'all. All those who are watching on YouTube, watching on Facebook. Don't forget always share the live, man. Get more people involved. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget whenever you go outside, take God with you. Y'all be kind. Y'all be careful. Till the next time, man. Peace.
All
Cut the
right.